Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So I kind of need to go back to something that I talked about a couple months back. We're gonna kind of get back into this particular subject, and then like later we're gonna do Sunday sermon live. Last night I fell asleep, man. Fell asleep. I meant to get on the live and I fell asleep. But we got other chances with this. We really winding this series down if people don't start coming up in there. You know, we're gonna kind of push it back because there's other stuff to talk about. There's a lot of stuff to talk about on here. Like my goal is, while I'm doing my thing and helping myself, what I'm learning along the way, I want to help others with the same thing. Not a grifter. You know, I would love for y'all to support, but that ain't why I'm here. But some people do. But we need to talk about this, man. And this can go for black people, white people, any United States citizen. But so if you white or you somebody else, this go for you too. But we make this mistake of spending time with people that's not beneficial. They not gonna benefit you. They not. Y'all calling them friends, y'all calling them family, when y'all really should be calling them associates, and y'all should be calling them blood relatives. And here's why I say this. Because if I can't count on you in the time of need or the time of want, when I got an idea, or when I'm just trying to do something or sell something or raise some money, I mean, what is your purpose really? All you gonna be doing is talking. And this is why I was just telling my sons, this is why foreigners are able to come over here and set up shop and get over Americans wealth-wise, because they bring their principles over here of teamwork and staying together and helping each other. And then they just sell everything to us. Isolated people, weird people that they iPhone, they cell phone, their best friend, that kind of stuff. Unfriendly, antisocial weirdos. People that it's like you could be telling them the truth and they'll reject the truth and try to tell you a lie and get you to accept a lie. You would swear that's the American way, how much people be doing. Like, y'all I know y'all don't want to believe this. And my seatbelt is twisted up again. But there are facts and fiction. Facts and opinions. Truth and falsehood. I know y'all don't want to admit that. I know y'all don't want to face it because y'all don't want to do the work. Y'all don't want to do the work, the research to find out on every subject who's better. Like when it's time to vote, you want this. Which candidate is going to possibly or more likely make it happen? People don't do that. They don't do that. They just go by feelings, man. A bunch of grown men going by their feelings. Like sometimes your gut is your feelings. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut. Sometimes you gotta go by feelings. But people, I'm noticing, they rely on that stuff too much. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to find out when somebody say something Is it true or not? When somebody do something, what does that mean? Y'all need to demote some people. Somebody that's always trying to talk and philosophize, like my former pastor used to say, ask them for some money. Even if you don't need it, ask them for some money. See how they react. People that always want you to do something, but ain't never really helped you like that. And had opportunities to do it. But they want you to do this, to do that, to help them move, to give them a ride, to go over here, to loan them money. When you were down, like when I was in Texas, man, people was helping us, but the only people that really was helping us, like the strongest, was my mother and father-in-law and my father. Everybody else, little or nothing. They didn't care. Black people and sometimes white people have this thing where they don't want to help each other. They don't think they should have to help each other. But let me show you how this works. This is how the Asians, people from India, people from different parts of Africa, this is how they have such an easy time coming over here and setting up shop. Because y'all don't help each other. Y'all don't support each other. My phone just did that again. Y'all don't help and support each other. Americans is good at talking about you. That's why I say, if you get down, don't even ask for help. Just rough it. Go without, battle your way through it. Because these people, they not going to help you unless you got a loving family, loving parents and stuff, level-headed parents that understand that they brought you in this world. Don't ask nobody to help you. And I'm not talking about myself. I'm the reason why I'm doing this video, because I wouldn't ask nobody for no help anyway. Those days over with. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I was thinking, we've been talking a lot about relocation, and I was thinking about it like, this is one reason why a lot of people need to relocate, because they in a place where they can't rely on nobody to help them anyway. So why would they live there? You know what I mean? Like, if a place has factors that are not favorable to you, and you don't really have quality time with people there, you can't call them. If you try to start a business, to invest in your business, or if you get a flat tire, or any of that, this is how you know. If something happened with your car and you get anxiety, it's because you can't call nobody. You know it. You don't want to call these people. Now, a lot of time we put ourselves in these situations, but people should be able to get some help. Now, sometimes you got to take a hard line, and you got to accept the hard line. It just depends on the situation. If you one of them people that just rely on people helping you, they're going to eventually figure it out, and they're going to shut you out. That's different. We talking about people who barely call anybody for anything, that if they did, they wouldn't get no help. I remember I asked a guy that I know, I forgot what I was trying to do. It was something with business. And what I was trying to do is, I was trying to get the business going at the same time and not have to worry about my bills and stuff. So I didn't even ask him just to get it. I said, I even laid out the payment plan. Dude was sitting on all type of money. Always got something to say and didn't even help. And then another guy, this was some years back too. We had a glitch with our paychecks. And I said, hey man, I gotta pay my car insurance, man. Could you loan me $63 till tomorrow when they fix that glitch, or however I said it? Dude didn't even give it to me. But I'm looking at that like, especially, this how I do. If you be talking that black unity and all that stuff, my people this, my people that, I'm one of them people that's gonna look at you different when them opportunities arise for you to prove all that stuff and you be acting stingy or distant. You don't want to help people move. They can't call you, different stuff like that. You can't say that you boggled down by work because you got money like that. So I be like, man, this dude is bluff. He a bluff. That's how I be. And after that, if you start talking about that, I'm like, hey man, well, I'm gonna change the subject. I'm gonna keep it superficial with you. And that's another thing. These type, man, watch what you say to them. Don't let your guard down. Don't loosen up with them. Like me, I'm a jokester. I got a sense of humor and stuff, but I'm not being that way with most people no more, because they don't know how to handle it. They'll be talking behind your back, misconstruing stuff you saying. I'm not doing that. I'll know when I'm around somebody I could do that with, and if they switch up on me, I'll stop doing it with them. But a lot of y'all giving people too much credit, man. I told y'all about the Indian guy that they put a chain around his ATM and ripped it out the front of his store. Messed everything up. His brother helped him pay for it and said, I'm gonna pay all the bills in your store until you start making money again, right? And then maybe a year or two later, his brother got a liquor store in the hood, got shot all up by somebody trying to rob him. That same brother that he helped did to return the favor. He said, I'm gonna work in your store and I'm gonna pay all your bills while you recover. That's how they do. That's why I respect them. I don't like how people is just coming over here, landlocking and taking over. But I respect them. I respect their work ethic, and I respect their family values. Just like the Africans where I used to work, man, they had each other back, and they was tight too. Whereas the black people, the white people, some of them might deal with 2 or 3 people, but most of them was like by themselves, unless you was popping. Hold on, I need to go in here real quick. And I'm getting ready to go through the car wash, y'all, so if it get too loud, I'm gonna just pause the video. But a lot of y'all really need to Let's see if it's too loud, y'all. I'm in here. I want to finish this video up if it ain't too loud. We'll see. If it's too loud, I'm gonna pause it. But yeah, a lot of us, we give people credit based on the past. Based on the past. We do. And some of us need to kind of be by ourselves more or change the people that we're around. And a lot of y'all need to stop being so needy for people and live a comfortable lifestyle by yourself. That's just it. Like, need to live a comfortable lifestyle by yourself. Like me, I live a comfortable lifestyle by myself. Mostly, you know, we got 6 people in the house, but most of the day I'm by myself, and I don't got no problem with it. I don't. Like I say, we'll see how long this is. I might have to pause because I started looking at it like this some years back, and it just continued to grow, like grow. Like, I'm looking at it like, man, these people don't do nothing for me. They don't do nothing to help me. They too highly esteemed for people that don't do nothing. And like, even if they did do a little more, it's like, we gotta stop doing that. I don't think it's too loud. I'm gonna keep going. We gotta stop highly esteeming people that ain't really did nothing, man. Man, these people done had car accident. They done got settlement. They be retired sometime. There be all type of different circumstances, and they don't be helping you, man. They don't offer their help. Like, I ain't never seen people that don't never offer no help. And then, like, the black American parent is mostly backwards. Like, and y'all be giving people too much credit. People that ain't laid up nothing for you. I've seen guys that act like they got a problem with people that done looked out for them. And I've seen people act like the person that hasn't looked out for them all that they can done did so such and much. Both of them are backwards, man. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't. But people do. It's like they give credit where credit ain't due. You know how they say, give credit where credit is due? A lot of people give credit where credit ain't due. So what I do is, if I know it's a person that could have did more, I'll give them the credit that they deserve, but nothing more than that. I hope this stuff don't freeze up. It ain't really dry like I needed it to. I should probably go get a towel. Yeah, I think I should probably go get a towel, man. It been froze up on me. Let's see, I'm gonna open the doors. Open the other door. Will not stop. We can wrap this up. That light coming through that back window, and I ain't even got the sun ain't even out like that. Which side is the sun on? But people be giving people credit, more credit than they give the Most High, and then people won't even go out of their way to set them up, like parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and they be giving them credit like they done set them all the way up. Shoot, why I leave? I meant to go in there. So I wanted to talk about this some more, about demoting people. Like, you don't say nothing to them like you've been demoted. Of course they're gonna react like so, but it's just something you got to do within yourself. Like, I've been thinking about this for a while, because like y'all, those of y'all that been following me, you know that I've been a preacher for over 20 years. And a lot of people, they you know how people say, well, you're a hypocrite. I ain't never been no hypocrite. And they still haven't supported. They support dudes that are hypocrites and that don't care about people. And so that kind of stuff is what I wanted to kind of get into. Like them people that support everybody but you, but you still got them in high regard. They don't check up on you. They not gonna help you. If they do, it'll be something that it's not really a sacrifice for them. And I would like to thank you for the foreigners. It's helping them mightily, the way you carrying on around here. Or shall I say, a lot of y'all carrying on around here. People be having brothers, sisters that they don't even call, don't check up on them, don't go see them, don't spend no time with them. You know, it be some situations where, you know, things do come up. Things do come up. But one reason is because people ain't getting their act together. So they don't have time because they chasing that rabbit on that rail. Like them greyhounds. Them greyhounds ain't never caught that rabbit. But they chase. There be certain situations where people be dealing with mental disabilities and stuff like that. And you chasing the rabbit on the rail. And sometimes it do, man, what's going on with this? What is up with my phone, man? Sometimes you do, but situations do come up. Most of the time, ain't no situation came up. That's just what people choosing to do. And when you see a person fall into depression that has siblings and a family and stuff like that, it's like you gotta wonder, like, okay, all these people that this person knows, how is that still able to happen? People get too busy. People is users. Like some people, it's a lot of people that go around certain people only because they don't have other friends. If they had other friends, a lot of them wouldn't even talk to or go around that person. And you see that sometimes. Like, that's the case when you have people that they used to call you all the time. Now they call other people so they don't need to talk to you. That's what I'm talking about. Like, why even bother with them type of people. They don't care anyway. Like, you wasting time even holding conversations with them. Because what you gonna tell them your business? I regret a lot of the people that I done talked to through the years. I told them I was talking too much. I told some people too much. And then, like, a lot of time you'll be telling people stuff and they'll be judging you. And then when you get into it with them, they'll try to throw stuff up that you shouldn't have never told them. Because that's not your friend, that's an associate. Are you going to tell your boss all of your business? Your boss is an associate. You associate him or her with the job. That's what associate means. It means somebody that you deal with in certain circumstances. But they not really nothing more than that. Them co-workers that used to be all in your face and rah, rah, ha, ha, when you was there, and then when you leave, you don't hear nothing from them no more. Them. Yeah, I apologize to you. I don't know how to do this stuff, man. My whole face lit up, and I don't even know why it's doing that. That's just the Most High again, because the sun is in front of me, and it's not that. I don't think it's the sun doing it. But a lot of people you need to disassociate with. Some associates shouldn't even be associates no more. You should disassociate with them altogether. Because it's pointless. Like, it's a pointless dealing. Like I was just telling my son, that's why I could go somewhere by myself. I have no friends. I have associates. And sometimes it be you. Like when I got with her, I should have just kept going around them doing, even though that some of them was doing stuff that I wasn't finna do no more. Still, if you a dude like me, people ain't gonna affect you like that. But they became associates because of some of the choices I made. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Being a correctional officer by trade, in closing, a lot of times y'all be criticizing like those women and different people when they start getting too close to those dudes in there. And sometimes it be them guys trying to manipulate. But sometimes it be just because some of those dudes is be acting loyal and be acting cool. Let's be honest. You can't watch me if you're not going to be honest. Like I was just telling my sons, you know these people is weird. I gave them this example. The coolest person that I done met within the last year was somebody that was locked up. Loyal, sense of humor, respectful. It be like that sometimes. I ain't take nothing in there or nothing. Still was acting like that. And I'll never do no weak stuff like that. To me, that's just weak. But this is how that happens if you're in a hostile place where everybody trying to treat you and mistreat you. And then you got this person over here just showing you respect. That could easily happen, especially with those women. If they bumping heads with everybody, but that one dude, it could happen easy for them. This stuff wouldn't happen if people knew how to behave. I think a lot of my no matrix conduct or content is because people don't know how to behave, they give me content. Because I sit back and I observe. And I'd be like, man, that's crazy. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. Black people and white people, Americans. And sometimes other groups too. Black people gotta broadcast and act grandiose and different sometimes when they get something. White people act more distant and they also sometimes act like they better than you if they think they got more than you. And sometimes even if you got more than them, they'll act like they better than you because they white. I'm from Wisconsin, y'all. Y'all gotta work with me. I understand things a little more. And I go sometime by how it is here. It's like a lot of times here, you go in a place, they're gonna be acting funny at first, but then when they see you ain't up to nothing, you just trying to do thing A or thing B, they'll back off. And they won't pay no attention to you. But then you know the ones that's indifferent at races because they'll have like an angry energy or like how can I put this? A nervous energy. Angry or nervous energy when they racist. When they not, sometimes they'll try to go out of their way and they'll be coming off as a little weird. And I'll be thinking like, all right, man, I know you ain't. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to show me you ain't racist. I get it. That's how the Midwest in general is. But y'all need to really demote some of the people that y'all got in high regard. Y'all calling them friends, they ain't gonna help you do nothing. You can't depend on them for nothing. I remember this one guy that I used to call him a friend, right? When we was friends, no matter what, I know he was gonna come. Like one time, it was like 10 below zero, right? It was like 2 in the morning. I went over this chick house. And then when I left and was coming home, I think I went to a store. And when I came out, my door was froze. That quick. It wouldn't open. He came out there and helped me get the door open. And he had to work the next day. What I did for him, I told y'all about this too. And he came and got me because he wanted to fight this dude, right? But when we got there, my hair practically stood up on my neck. It was so many of them. But I still had his back. Like, I practically punked all of them dudes, had them all scared to jump in there or do anything. And then I ended up jumping in it. I told y'all about that. He's like, call your boy off, man. Call your boy off. Call your boy off. He had my guy in the head like just practically spinning around. I was like, man, the punch I caught him with, I messed his whole face up. But he still was fighting. I didn't knock him out. And how I used to act back then, I was in my early 20, maybe like 21, 22. I really wanted to fight him. I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna fall out? It's like, let me fight him, man. Let me fight him. No, I got it. I wanted to fight him because I wanted to knock him out. Like, I ain't like how he took that punch. Now, the next day, they was like, man, what you do to his face? They say his whole face was practically purple and blue. His eye was swollen shut. And he was like, man, I'm killing such and such. And when he said that, I told my guy, I said, now it's me against him. He making threats. Now it's me now. My other guy had to talk me out of it. It was Halloween. Like it was around my birthday, around that Halloween month. My birthday month. I had a silver Jason Voorhees hockey mask. It was chrome, like it was shiny. And I said, there go that ninja right there. I ain't say ninja though, y'all know what I said. He's like, man, he ain't worth it, man. Come on, man. Let's get up out of here. Get dude. He ain't want to go down with me, and he ain't want me to go down. The people ain't like that no more. Like, you got some people that is. But I would say, percentage-wise, if I had to put a percent, 10% is like that. 90% ain't. 90% is aloof, only mainly care about themselves, just want you to listen to them talk and listen to their problems and not help you solve yours. And some of them, they won't even discuss their problems. Watch out for that person that you don't know none of their business. You definitely shouldn't tell them none of yours. But anyway, let me get going. Got some things I got to take care of today. Hope that helps y'all, man, because dealing with these people, man, I probably need to get back into the dealing with people series. But Sunday Sermon Live coming up. Maybe between 3, 4, somewhere around there. We'll see. Just be looking for it. Pop on and off the channel.